Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Force here with some more Hearthstone. Today, we are gonna check out Goblins versus Gnomes. Specifically, let's open some packs. I actually planned to do this video yesterday, but the servers were destroyed, probably from server load. It actually, hilariously enough, caused Blizzard's other games to basically not work. But it's a brand new day, and it looks like things are finally working, and we'll find out when I try to open these packs. All right, let's get things started. Goblins versus Gnomes. What is good? I'm stoked because I have not even looked up anything. I don't know what to expect here. Lost Tall Strider. It's a 5/4 beast for 4. This is like a reverse Yeti. We got the Explosive Sheep. I saw that in the arena there. It's a 1/1 with Death Rattled Young. 2 damage to all minions. That's kind of cool. Alternative board clear there. Micro Machine at the start of each turn, you gain +1 attack mech. Oh, this is the other thing. I'm pretty sure I desperately want to make a mech-based deck. I mean, that's a huge focus here, so we're gonna have to take a look at some of these interesting mechs. Cobalt Guardian, it's a 6/3. Whenever you summon a mech, gain Divine Shield. Ooh, so you can reset his Divine Shield every turn, use him to trade into creatures and stuff. That's cool. The 3 health is a little scary, but and then we got another one of the Lost Tall Striders of 5/4 beast. All right, so the Guardian was our thing there. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna just be figuring this stuff out with you guys. Literally, if you know all the cards, please bear with me because I'm gonna be reading a lot of these. Matter Bomber 5/4. I knew about this thing. It deals 6 damage randomly split between all characters. That could go so horribly wrong, but it could be great too. Ooh, here we go. Battle Cry. Give your Silver Hand recruits +2/+2. Oh man. Oh man. That could be really cool. Oh, that feels so Magic the Gathering to me. Is there anyone else who feels that way? That this feels very Magic the Gathering to me. Like give all your white creatures +2/+2 or something like that. I know it's not what it is, but you know what I'm saying. 2/3 Stealth in the Goblin Stalker. We have got Clockwork Gnome. It's a 1/1. You put a spare part in your hand. So there's several spare parts and they have little benefits there. To, I believe, pump up your creatures or something. I actually don't really remember. And a Mech Warper, your mechs cost 1. So this is what I'm talking about. Put down Mech Warper, your mechs. You know what this feels to me? Like a Myr deck. Do any of you Magic the Gathering fans remember the Myr? MYR? That feels, this whole mech thing feels like that. In theme as well as some of the abilities. Floating Watcher, 5 for a 4/4. Whenever your hero takes damage, you on your turn, you gain +2/+2. Okay, so I was gonna say if you had a weapon, you can attack into stuff, take damage, and pump it up. But you're a Warlock, so you'd have to be Jiraxis. There's other ways you can deal yourself damage as well. You could work some things along with that. That could be all right. It's a 1/3 mech, a Warbot 1/3 mech with an Enrage +1 attack, all right? It's a 1/3 for 1 though, that's not bad. Sort of like a Voidwalker. The Dunmal Shaman, 5/4 Wind Fury Overload 1, plus it has a 50% chance to attack the wrong enemy. But it's a 5/4 for 4, it's got Wind Fury. If you clear your opponent's board and then you hit with that, it's gonna be guaranteed 10 damage for a turn. Puddle Stomper, it's a 3/2 Murloc for 2, a little stronger there. So it seems like there's been an obvious, with the exception of this right here, and there might have been one more earlier, there's been an obvious tendency so far, what I've seen, for more attack over health, as opposed to we have a lot of more defensive cards in Classic, but here in Goblins versus Gnomes, looks like they're trying to go the more offensive route. We'll have to see how that goes, because traditionally in Classic, I feel like the more defensive things were more popular. You know, like Boulderfist Ogre in Arena, I know it's a very popular card from watching things like Crypt stream, and obviously the 4/5 Yeti, those sort of things. So this will be interesting to see how this whole pans out. If these more offensive type cards are used over the more defensive alternatives. Okay, Force Tank Max. I saw this in the arena run that I did. It's a 7/7 Divine Shield for 8. Yeah, alright. Glaive Zuka, 2/2 for 2 Hunter Weapon. Battlecry, give a random friendly minion +1 attack. Seems alright. Stone Splitter Trog, whenever your opponent casts a spell, gain 1/+1 attack. We've got a spider tank. This is a mech. That's a mech as well. It's a 3/4 for 3, so that here's a more defensive option. And the fell cannon. So maybe I was wrong about the offensive or defensive. I had just seen a few cards in those first few packs, and I was led to believe. Warlock card here. It's a 3/5 for 4. At the end of your turn, deal 2 damage to a non-mech minion. Interesting. You get to decide where that damage goes. It doesn't say random. That leads me to believe that it's chosen. I'm gonna be interested to see how they do that. Like how they handle that interaction. I don't know. Wow, that's interesting. All right, we'll find out, I guess. Next pack here. Rare. We've got the Mech Bearcat. Touche, Blizzard. 7/6 for 6. Whenever this minion takes damage, add a spare part to your hand. The Cobra Shot Hunter deals 3 damage to a minion and the enemy hero. It's for 5. So it's kind of like a multi-shot, except it also hits the hero. And you get to pick the minion that it hits, which is good. That's pretty interesting. Goblin Auto Barber. It's a 3/2 for 2 mech. Give your weapon +1 attack. So maybe it's just the mechs in particular that have more of an offensive tendency than defensive in terms of their damage health. Okay, I say that. And then Cogmaster has +2 attack while you have a mech. Man, that's awesome. I can definitely see an aggressive mech deck with turn 1 Cogmaster, turn 2 drop down any mech, really. There's a lot of low cost mechs, and then you're hitting for 3. You're hitting with a Raptor, basically. And then Mechanical Yeti, it's a 4/5. Give each player a spare part. Okay, so that's funny. It's like the Chillwind Yeti, except it's mechanical, but you also give your opponent a spare part. Alright, the next pack here. And Snow Chugger, Chuga. Mage card, 2/3, freeze any character damaged by this minion. It's just a smaller version. Ogre Brute, it's a 4/4 for 3, but has a 50% chance to attack the wrong enemy. But I don't know, man. That's such an early drop as a 4/4. Like, turn 2 coin Ogre Brute. And if you have anything to clear your opponent's minions on your next turn, you hit them for 4. That's pretty cool. Ooh. Crush Warrior Epic. Destroy a minion if you have a damage minion. This costs 4 less. Wow. So if you have a damage minion, this is a 3-cost destroy target minion. So that you would want to use that on like large creatures, right? Ideally. So yeah. But still, either way, whatever. Either way, that seems all right. Single target removal. I would assume, again, that would be most used against decks with large threats, because why would you want to have a single card like this to kill 1 creature as a warrior when you could play a brawl to like clear your opponent's board, or, you know, there's a whole lot of clearing options. Here's a Warlock card. Deal 2 to 4 damage to a minion. Summon a 1/1 imp for each damage dealt. Alright, so if you deal 4 damage, get 4 1/1 imps in play. And then the Micro Machine, at the start of each turn, gain +1 attack. And it's a little mech dude. He's fun. There's some pretty cool cards here. Alright. The 5/4 Beast, Tall Strider. Another Cobra Shot there. The Suit Spewer, it's a 3 for 3 that adds 1 spell damage. Another one of our Ogre Brutes. And the Annoyatron. Look at that thing. It's a 1/2 taunt with Divine Shield for 2. So that's 2 things for someone to go through. They need to deal 1 damage for the shield, and then they need to get through the taunt. Seems pretty decent. So obviously, as we go on, this will get a little bit quicker because I'll know some of the cards that we're opening. Anodized Robo Cub. It's a 2/2. You can give it +1 attack or +1 health, and has taunt either way. Another Snow Chugger. Another Cogmaster. Another Snow Chugger, and another Cobalt Guardian. So that is our play set of Cobalt Guardians, Paladin card. See what this is. Cogmaster. Shielded Mini-Bot, a 2/2 for 2 with Divine Shield. I kind of like that, actually. Yeah, I do kind of like that. I mean, stat for cost-wise, you look at like the Scarlet Crusader, it's a 3/1 for 3. with Divine Shield, but this is a 2/2, less attack but +1 health, and it costs 1 less than the Scarlet Crusader does. So that's pretty good. That seems like some pretty good value for the cost. Stone Splitter Trog whenever your opponent casts... Oh yeah, we knew about that. And another Fell Cannon. And a Cogmaster. Holy crap, we have not... we've barely gotten through any of these packs here. Shielded Mini-Bot. Muster for Battle Paladin card. Summon 3 1/1 Silverhand Recruits. Equip a 1/4 weapon. And then follow that up with give your Silverhand Recruits +2/+2. That's a pretty awesome turn. Another Floating Watcher here. Force Tank Max and the Mechanical Yeti. I wonder, man, I purchased a bunch of packs, so I wonder how much of this set I'm actually going to get here. Shrink Meister, sorry. It's a 3/2 for 2. Battlecry, give a minion -2 attack for this turn. So this is something where you put it into play, you give a minion -2 attack so you can attack into it and keep your minion alive or take less damage. Well, you wouldn't take less damage to the face because you're a priest and you have no weapons, but you know what I'm saying. Snow Chugger. Floating Watcher. Another Doomall Shaman. And a Vitality Tome, another Shaman card. 2 for an 0/3. At the end of your turn, restore 4 health to your hero. Oh, wait a second. I just realized this. That's healing for a Shaman. Which, like, they're notoriously, they don't have any. You'd have to run Earthen Ring Farseers. This is healing for a Shaman. That's actually kind of a big deal. Wow. All right. Shaman healing is a thing now. You can no longer say they don't have heals, which didn't make sense to begin with because they're shamans, and in Warcraft, shamans have heals. Goblin Blast Mage, 5/4 for 4. It's got the battle cry of if you have a mech, deal 4 damage randomly split among all enemies. Alright. So if you're running a mech mage, this comes into play and you get 4 damage. Another mage card, deal 4 damage to a random enemy minion for 2 though. That's pretty strong. Piloted Shredder. Summon a random 2-cost minion. It's a Death Rattle and it's a 4 for 4/3. Okay. So it's essentially like you get, for 4 mana, a 2-cost minion is likely going to be at least 4 stats worth of value, right? A 2-cost minion is likely going to be at least a 2/2. In fact, many 2-cost minions are even like 3/2s. So you're getting a ton of attack. So you get this 4 for 4/3, and then you get at least 4 more stats on top of that once this dies, so long as it doesn't get silenced. That's neat. Floating Watcher again, and the Clockwork Gnome. This is gonna be a super long ass video, man. I've got so many packs to go for. Seal of Light, restore 4 health to your hero and gain +2 attack this turn for 2. That's okay. Shield Maiden, 5/5. Battlecry, gain 5 armor. That's... So you get a 5/5 so shield block is 3 for 5 armor and a card draw. For 3 more stats, instead of drawing a card, you get a 5/5 in play. For 3 more cost. Huh. So it's 3 lands for a 5/5 and 3 mana for a 5/5 and 3 mana for gain 5 armor, minus the card draw. That's. I just wonder about its the fact that it costs 6. I don't know. I love Control Warrior, so I'm interested in trying that out. Golden Puddle Stomper. Another Matter Bomber. And the Anodized Robocub. Okay. Dark Bomb. Deal 3 damage for 2. Clockwork Gnome. Seal of Light. Ogre Warmaul, 4/2, 50% chance to attack the wrong enemy, so that's a thing. And we got a Fell Reaver, an 8/8 for 5. What? Whenever an opponent plays a card, discard the top 3 cards of your deck. But it's an 8/8 for 5. And you can silence it. Yeah, we're gonna see some fun stuff with that, I think. An 8/8 for 5. And then if you're a priest, you could silence it for 0. Any class can silence it for 2 with an owl. But then, yeah, I don't know. That could be... It could be interesting. It's just a lot of stats for the cost. Okay. Explosive Sheep, Cobra Strike, Tinkertown Technician, 3/3 for 3. If you have a mech, you gain gain 1/1 and add a spare part to your hand. So if you have a mech in play, it becomes a 4/4 plus you get a spare part. The Grove Tender, 2/4 for 3. Give each player a mana crystal or each player draws a card. Judah the Fang, Battle Cry. If you have a beast, transform this minion into a 7/7. Yowzas. 7/7. What was that for 5? Explosive Sheep. Tinker's Sharp Sword Oil for 4. Give your weapon +3 attack. Combo, give a random friendly minion +3 attack. Huh. Goblin Auto Barber, give your weapon +1 attack. It's a rogue card. Matter Bomber, that's the third one of those we've gotten. And Velen's Chosen, give a minion +2/+4 and spell damage +1. See, it seems like I feel there's a lot of Magic the Gathering stuff. I mean, not that there wasn't already to begin with, but this is like exactly the sort of thing that like a +2/+4 enchant for a minion, basically. That's awesome though. That's seems cool. Seems pretty cool. Another Velen's Chosen. Oh man, Gazlo, 6 for a 3/6. Whenever you cast a 1-mana spell, add a random mech to your hand. Huh. Oh, Gazlo. Fell Cannon. Add a random mech to your hand. But you have to be casting a bunch of 1-mana spells. So this will go in either an aggro deck or a combo deck. Or, what am I talking about? This will go in a mech deck with things, you know what I mean? Like, if you can run a bunch of 1-drop mechs and then get more mechs with Gazlo in play, that could be kind of crazy. That could be kind of insane. Flying Machine, 1/4 Wind Fury for 3. Obviously a mecha. Jeeves! At the end of each player's turn, that player draws a card until they have 3 cards. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, Jeeves. Oh, man. Oh, man. I think Hearthstone just got really interesting again. Micro Machine. Yeah. The Goblo Auden Barber and the Annoyatron. We're almost halfway there, guys. Screwjank Clunker. Give a friendly mech +2/+2 for 4. It's a 2/5. Another Warbot. Feign Death. Trigger all death rattles on your minion. So I read this card earlier. I saw a post prior to this game this expansion coming out. That doesn't kill your minions. Obviously not, because it's Feign Death. So you just get the death rattle effects off of your minions. That's pretty cool. Could be interesting. Judah the Fang, which becomes a 7/7 if you have a beast, and a Ship's Cannon. Whenever you summon a pirate, deal 2 damage to a random enemy. Alright. So they're trying to make pirate decks a thing. They tried to with Classic, but it didn't really ever happen much. I mean, I know some people did some stuff, but I never saw anything that looked amazing. Bomb Lobber. Deal 4 damage to a random enemy minion. Judah the Fang. These come significantly better in control decks where you can ping off other minions and then just pop this down, get a creature +4 damage to basically a target minion if there's only 1 remaining. So, and yes, the Doomall Shaman, Goblin Stalker, we know about those. We knew all about those. Recycle. Shuffle an enemy minion into your opponent's deck. Yeah, that seems alright. Dark Bomb, Annoyatron, Judah the Fang, Piloted Shredder. Alright, so we know about all those. Not gonna focus too much on the ones that we already know. That we already covered earlier in the video. Target Dummy. It's an 0/2 taunt for 0. It's a mech. Okay. Might be some combos going on with that. I mean, we know that mechs are a thing, so that at least is something. King of Beasts. 2/6 for 5. Taunt. Battlecry. Gain +1 attack for each other beast you have. Wow, they're trying to bring back beast decks in a big way. Well, I mean, beast decks were already a thing. Cogmaster, yep. And the Tinkertown Technician. Alright, Floating Watcher. Valence Chosen, golden. Shield Maiden, nice, like that card. Clockwork Giant. Okay, so we saw an 8/8 for not a lot last time. But this cost 12, so what is this? Costs 1 less for each card in your opponent's hand. Alright. Alright. So playing against hand locks, playing against controls, this will become pretty strong. Could, potentially. If your opponent has 10 cards in their hand, you know, if you're running against Miracle Rogue, which it seems has gotten some big nerfs, but this costs 2 for an 8/8, like that's crazy. That's kind of crazy. Let's see here. Oh, what is this? Oh, we know about this. Whenever your opponent casts a spell, gains +2 attack. Valence Chosen, Explosive Sheep, the Grove Tender, and a Piloted Shredder. Nothing new in that pack. I mean, we have still been seeing some new stuff along the way, though, so. Here we go, something new. 1/4 charge taunt for 3. Huh, interesting. The Nomergan Infantry. 1/4 charge taunt. Suit Spitter golden. Mistress of Pain. Whenever this minion deals damage, restore that much health to your hero. Ooh, a little life link going on there. Oh my god, we just saw it open up a legendary, yeah. Mech Warper. I really like the Mech Warper. Oh, I really like that card. We have to try out a mech deck at some point, right? That has to be a thing that we do. Obviously. I'll try to find some good solid mech deck list. 2/5 mech for 4. Taunt. Can't be the target by spells or hero powers. Nice. Can't be targeted by any spells or hero powers. That includes yours, so you can't pump it up or anything, but it's a 2/5 taunt. 3/2 Wind Fury mech, the Whirling Zap-O-Matic. Wielding lightsabers. Flying Machine, 1/4 Wind Fury. And Crackle. Shaman card, deal 3 to 6 damage with an overload of 1, costing 2. So some more direct damage for the Shaman. And those damage anything, I think. I don't think that was just to minions, so. Antique Healbot, restore 8 health to your hero for 3/3, costing 5. Especially could be useful in decks that don't have self-healing, you know? I would say like with classes that don't have self-healing. I would say shamans, but that's not the case anymore. 4 for 2/5 mech. Give a friendly mech +2/+2. Oh, I wonder if Mech Warrior is going to be really good. And the Salty Dog with 7/4 for 5. Just seen some interesting Mech Warrior stuff here. Dunwall Shaman. Is that like the 4th of those? Muster for Battle. I like that. So good we got a play set there. All right. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like the idea of pumping up your recruits. Plus that other card that we saw earlier. Goblin Sapper has +4 attack when your opponent has 6 or more cards in hand. I mean, if you play it early, yeah. So, ooh, yeah. Enhanso Mechano. Wait, what? 3/2 for 4. Battlecry. Give your other minions Wind Fury, Taunt, or Divine Shield at random. You've got a full board of minions with 1 spot. You play this down, and each of your minions randomly either gets one of those 3. The only scary thing about that is if you have a mech you want to protect and it gets Taunt, and that didn't work out so well for you. But if you don't necessarily have mechs that you desperately need to protect and you're just trying to overwhelm someone like that, depending on how many Wind Furies get applied, that could be pretty cool. I mean, you're going to see this in mech decks when there's a full board of mechs, like it's going to happen. Obviously, that's what it's designed for. Obviously. Anodized Robocub, a Healbot, Villain's Chosen, Screwjack Clunker again, and the Cogmaster. Nothing new there. We are halfway. We made it to the halfway point. 27 minutes. Oh my gosh. Don't worry again. It's gonna go. Oh, yeah. What do we get? Gazrilla. 6/9 for 7. Whenever this minion takes damage, double its attack. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Because if you could drop him in play and you deal damage to him once, that's 12. Twice, he has 18 attack. No. He has 24 attack. Because it's doubled each time. Wow. If you play him and he stays in play and is not silenced until your next turn, all you have to do, and it's a tall order, but you need to find a way to self-inflict damage on him 2 times, and he deals 24 attack that turn. That is insane. That could be crazy. Just out of nowhere, he's going to explode. Matter Bomber. And the Mechanical Yeti. Alright. Glaive Zuka, we knew about that. Give your up and play. Yeah, we knew about that. This is so. Oh, wow. Really? Another legendary. Blingtron 3000. Is this the 3rd legendary for us? Equip a random weapon for each player. That solves our problem of classes that don't have weapons. You can get yourself a weapon that way. Your opponent gets a weapon as well. It could be terrifying because you could get a terrible weapon and they could get a really good one, but that's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting, huh? There's just a lot of interesting stuff happening here with this expansion, it seems. A lot of interesting... We knew about the Blast Mage. I love the look of that card. Wow. And some lucky packs here. I mean, I'm not going to complain about 3 rares in a single pack. T-Keelbot. Shielded Mini-Bot. Yeah, we knew about that guy. I keep forgetting his picture. Lil Exorcist, 2/3 for 3, Taunt, Battle Cry. Gain +1/+1 for each enemy Death Rattle minion. So this will be like a sideboard card. You know, basically depending on the metagame, if you're seeing a ton of Death Rattle decks running around, play Lil Exorcist. And she will be huge. Burly Rockjaw Trog, yep. See, I keep forgetting about that stupid card. I don't know what it is, but I keep seeing it and be like, have I seen this before? Shredder. Shadow Boxer. 2/3. Whenever a character is healed, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. Oh, I like that. I like that in some sort of a mid-range or aggressive style priest. Which we've been seeing those Death Rattle priests, so that could, yeah. Whenever any character is healed too. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that Shadow Boxer. I like it. And looking for new stuff here. Another Vitality Totem, so we can make a healing Shaman deck now. And the Light of Naru for 1, restore 3 health. If the target is still damaged, summon a Light Warden. Wow. That's kind of cool. Yeah, so Injured Blade Master, heal it for 3. It still has damage dealt. You get a free Light Warden. Huh. We Spell Stomper. 2/5 for 4. Adjacent minions can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. Oh, I like that. Flame Cannon. Puddle Stomp. And our 3rd Vitality Totem. I'm gonna have some Dust Fodder here, no doubt. No doubt I've got some Dust Fodder here now. Another Goblin Sapper. That's gotta be like our 4th or 5th Ogre Brute as well. And at this point, it's probably pretty much the rare and legendary cards that I might see new stuff of. I feel like all of the common stuff, most certainly we know about all of them right now, so. Here we go, got a legendary. If you control a secret at any turn, restore 4 health to your hero, Illuminator. I did not actually see that. If you control a secret at the end of your turn, restore 4 health to your hero. Okay. 2nd We Spell Stomper, nice. Very, very nice. So I got 2 of that legendary. Screwjank Clunker. Give a friendly mech +2/+2. Oh, we knew about that. It's just that it's golden that I was like, huh? And yeah, nice. Although we already have multiples of those, but still like the card. I do. I mean, we'll have to see. I know it's not gonna. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I actually don't know anything about Hearthstone, so I don't know what I'm talking about. 3 for a 3/3 spell damage +1. Yeah, suit spewer. 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 It spews. Fell cannon there. Got our fell cannon there. Picking up the pace here. Because now I've seen so many of these so many times. Although some of them still throw me for a loop every time I see them. Iron Sensei. 3 lands for a 2/2. At the end of your turn, give another friendly mech +2/+2. That is kind of neat. So it's basically 3 lands for a 4/4, but it just has to be on another mech. And then if it lives another turn, you get even more. Or wait, was that a battle cry? I don't remember. Mistress of Pain is our rare in this pack. And we got a golden, those cubs. And another Mistress of Pain. Unstable Portal. Mage 2. Add a random minion to your hand. It costs 3 less. So it's not a random minion from your deck. It's just a random minion, period. It's random, but you could get some cool things. You could also get some trash. It's pretty interesting though, if nothing else. At the very least, is pretty Power Mace, 3 lands for 3/2. Shaman card, Death Rattle. Give a random friendly mech +2/+2. Golden Shield Maiden, I like that. This seems like it could be. It's a 5/5 plus you get the armor. I don't know, man. It seems like it's pretty good. Oh, epic Shadow Bomber. Battlecry, deal 3 damage to each hero. So it's a 1/2/1. So an aggressive style deck. Turn 1, bop this down. You take 3 damage, so does your opponent. But next turn you hit them for 2. And then you play some other stuff. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of neat. I'm still undecided about this. I don't know how I feel about it. People more knowledgeable about Hearthstone than me have probably talked about that card, but I haven't really kept up on this expansion at all, so. Yeah, second unstable portal for us. All right, here we go. Last 11 packs. Another Iron Sensei, and that's the second golden one of those we've gotten. So far, we've opened up 3 legendaries? I'm sorry, I'm a bit tired today. If you're like, Force, were you an idiot? This happened like 5 minutes ago. You can't remember this? You know. My brain's not working very well right now. Nothing new here. Come on, 1 more legendary. I want 4 legendaries out of this. I really don't care. I'm actually surprised we got 3, so. And that's a second recycle, I believe. Shadow Bomber. That's our second one of those. Upgrade a repair bot. Friendly mech +4 health. So these mechs are like a sort of a. They have options for a bigger and like more intense version of what Murlocs are. Although I haven't seen anything like the War Leader. All right, here we go. Shadow Boxer. I do like that card. That does seem like you could have some very interesting, and could end up dealing a significant amount of damage. Well, actually, it's only a 2/1 though, so it's probably gonna die pretty quickly. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Fell Cannon, Shrinkmeister. All right. Last few packs. Let's all right. So let's see what this is here. Siege Engine. Whenever you gain armor, Give this minion +1 attack. I have not seen this, actually. You'll be gaining armor a lot. So this thing is gonna get pumped up. Okay. You'll be gaining armor likely every turn. If you're playing a more defensive warrior, so. Screwjank Clunker. We have a bunch of those now. Warrior mech deck, that's a thing it seems. I mean, there's been mech cards for all the classes, so. Epic. Fell Reaver. So now we have 2 of those. 5 lands for an 8/8, man. I mean, that's a really big drawback, but if you can silence it. All right, here we go. Final pack. We're actually going to manually do this here, since this is the last pack we are opening. Nothing too special about this one, but it's been fun, if nothing else. Well, we did get 3 legendaries, so again, I'm not going to complain. There's an upgrade repair bot. We did get 3 legendaries, which is kind of crazy. Can we sort by sets now here? Yeah. And I'd love to be able to sort by legendaries, but I assume we're not going to be able to do that. So just take a quick look here at all of the different stuff that we ended up picking up. So we've got this guy. That, again, this could get out of hand very quickly if you can throw some damage at it. Literally, you need to, if you deal damage to it twice during your turn, it's probably GG. Turns to 24 damage. It's kind of crazy. Kind of a bit crazy. Oh yeah, let me just do this. Going through, checking everything out. We got a bunch of warrior cards. Oh, some of those might just be duplicate. Yeah, some of them are just duplicates from getting gold. Well, there you go, guys. Taking a look at the Goblins versus Gnomes set, opening up a ton of packs. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I learned a lot, and I'm really interested to try this stuff out. Try out decks, see how it goes. So stay tuned for some videos. We'll make some videos coming up here. I'm gonna make some dust. Disenchant all my extra stuff. Got a bunch of extra stuff. Give me some dust, thanks. All right. I'll see you guys later. Keep watching, and keep on.